So let me talk about another set of disruptive technologies, smart energy devices. Artificial intelligence. Does anyone watch Jeopardy? Yeah, Jeopardy? Come on, you can admit it. Who was AC/DC's drummer? No one? Okay, so IBM's Watson, their big computer for natural language, not for chess, for natural language, beat two former winners of Jeopardy in 2011. And by doing that, they won $1 million, EP, right? Not a big deal for IBM. It's a big PR move. But it's already beating people in natural language, which is a big deal. Now, since 2011, here's what's happened. Watson, which used to be the size of a living room, now fits in 3 pizza boxes. So it's 10 times smaller, 10% of the size, and it's 25 times smarter. In 3 years, Watson went from a living room to 3 pizza boxes and 25 times smarter. Okay? Now, do that exponential cost curve of the performance. Pretty soon you'll have it on your iPhone. Okay? And 25 times smarter. And then after that, you'll have it on your Google glasses or your iWatch. We're talking about 3, 6, 7 years. Okay? It may even be smarter than you. Sensors have improved at 1,000x rates over the last 7 years. So sensors that used to be $100,000 are now $100. Sensors that used to be $1,000 are now $1, and so on. 1,000 times in just 7 years. This is a massive exponential improvement on many dimensions. So the market for sensors today is 1,000 times what it was just 7 years ago. We went from 10 million sensors per year to 10 billion sensors per year. At that rate, we're going to go to 10 trillion sensors per year, round about 2025. Now think about that number. 10 trillion sensors per year. 6 billion people, 7 billion people around the world. That's 1,300 sensors per person per year. What are we going to do with those sensors? Think about that, right? And they're becoming cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Well, this is what we're going to do with sensors. This is the Nest Learning thermostat. You just plug it in. It's $249, and you don't need to program it. It knows what you like. It knows what temperature you like. It knows when you're home. When you're not home, it shuts down the air conditioner or the heat. When it learns at what time you usually come home, 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m., and 20 minutes before it starts, getting the room ready, whether it's summer or winter, it learns to do that because of artificial intelligence. And also because it has all these sensors. Proximity sensors, light sensors, humidity sensors, heat sensors, and so on. So that combination of artificial intelligence and sensors, this is what you can get. Smart energy devices that help you manage energy and manage everything. So the so-called programmable thermostats, gone, disrupted. I mean, this industry was disrupted in a matter of a couple of years. And what is a Nest thermostat but a whole bunch of sensors, right? Plus all of these other exponentially improving technologies. AI, mobile internet, big data, and so on and so forth. It saves up to 50% of energy without programming it because it's smart, right? And because of the sensors. And especially at peak prices. Summer prices, or in the deep winter prices. When power prices are highest, that's when it saves the most. And there's a group of folks who came up with an air conditioner that's smart. So it doesn't need the thermostat. it does the same thing. It learns what you like. It learns when you're home. It learns the temperature you like. And boom, it programs itself. And this one is interesting. This is called Quirky because it was crowdsourced. So 300 people designed this smart air conditioner. Now we get into another disruptive thing, which is crowdsourcing and crowdfunding and all that good stuff, right? That's because sensors are cheap, the internet is cheap, crowdsourcing is cheap, people are open, boom, disruption, right? So let's put together these three elements: solar, storage, and artificial intelligence and sensors. Now you can have your own generation, your own storage, and your own energy management, right at home, or right in your building, or in your warehouse, okay? So essentially, it's a triple 1, 2, 3 punch of disruption: self-generation, self-energy management, and self-storage, okay? And what is happening because of all of this exponential improvement is that energy is being pushed to the edges, meaning to the end user. So the model, think of the way that publishing used to be, say, 20 years ago. Newspapers had big printers. They decided what information would be printed. They pushed it to us. We would pay money. Essentially, that was the way publishing worked for 400 years. And then the web came in, and essentially anyone with a Twitter account or a Facebook account or a LinkedIn account became a publisher, right? So technology made publishing move to the edges, to the users. Energy is going in the same direction. Because of the exponential improvement in generation, solar, and storage, and AI, and sensors, and so on, energy is being pushed to the edge, to the end user. And these technologies are going to keep improving exponentially for a while to come.